Hi everyone, I'm Sabin and welcome to this demo of end-to-end data warehouse in Microsoft Fabric. I'm going to cover the data warehouse. So this will has an end-to-end data warehouse using fictional worldwide importers company where I'm going to ingest data into data warehouse, do some transformation and do T-SQL pipelines running and build reports. So let's get started. So in the high level, so these are the things I'm gonna cover here from the scratch, creating workspace, warehouse, creating pipelines, creating tables, loading into T-SQL, cloning tables, and doing some transformation using a store procedure and looking the features of time travel within T-SQL, and also creating visual query editor and analyzing data and so on, right? And hopefully we'll create Power BI report as well. And this would be the high-level architectures. And now I move into the demo and the fabrics. So this is the fabrics homepage. So first thing here, I need to create a workspace. So I can create a workspace and I can go to new workspace. So I'm actually trying to follow on the tutorial. So if you wish to follow from the tutorial, and I'll provide that you can create from here. So I will try to do the same name, tutorial. Okay, so advanced, so owner. Okay, so this is selected to trial Microsoft Fabric, apply. Okay, now my data warehouse tutorial workspace has been created. Next step would be like creating new items. So I will be creating a new data warehouse from here, right? So to create a data warehouse, I can go to new item. So here it seems like only the favorites were selected. I can look through from here. So there are like several in a category, like get data, store data, and like in the data warehouse, I can see data warehouse right here in the store data, and similarly like prepare data, analyze data, and track data, visualize data is there, right? So I'll choose data warehouse here. So my data warehouse name is worldwide importers. I don't like the space to use, but in the data warehouse name, however, I'm following the tutorials from Microsoft. Okay, so that's creating data warehouse, and once it has been created, next process will be to ingest data into the data warehouse. Let me give some time to be created. Okay, so yeah, it is created now. So now my next step is to create data pipeline. So I'll create a data pipeline, and I will name as load customer data. So I mean, I do have here, so I can click here. Yeah, so by default name, I'll change my name. So it's creating data pipeline. So these things, let me close this. Yes. Pipeline activity. So when I click the pipeline activity, I see the number of options. So when I'm following the tutorial, I click copy data. So now I can name these things as a load dimension customer, and all right. So and the source I will getting from the sample data. So this is the URL based on the yeah, I'll click on more here, and I would use Azure Blobs, so I can search Azure Blobs here. So here is it, Azure Blobs. Okay, and the account name or URL. So I'm using the URL provide by I can do new connection, and connect. So connect, right? So based on the, let's do test connection. I can test connection. Okay, so file path in container, I'll give sample data, and directory, again directory path, I'll give data warehouse, file name. Actually, I could give tables, the whole thing here. Yeah, it will let me. File name. Okay, I'm not giving file name. So file format, I'm choosing as Parquet file. Okay, that's it. And do I have any file name? So I can choose dimension, right? Let's try to preview. Let's let me preview anything from here. Yeah, I can see the data over there, and so that's it. So I will choose here especially dimension customer, Parquet. Dimension customer Parquet. Yep. Now I'll go to the destination. Destination, I am gonna choose I can do auto create tables. Okay, more option. So drop down, I'm choosing worldwide importers, and I'll choose the auto create. So this would, the table would be DBO, and let's say table name, dimension customer, and I can go to basically Actually, so here I can actually run from here, save and run. So it is running now. All right, so it's running. All right, it's still in progress. Okay, so it is now completed. It took 23 seconds. So let's go back to here, right? So this is the data warehouse we created, and now second step, right? I can go here. Okay, the thing is, let's see if there is any schema here. Refresh. No. Okay, yeah. Anything here? Tables. Okay, there is a one dimension got created. Let's see, let's do top 10. Okay, so yeah, there is a data which we loaded. It's here, but based on the tutorial, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use T-SQL to create a bunch of dimension tables, right? So what I can do is new query, and I am putting some codes here. So what this code is trying to, it will create if there is any dimension CD table, it's gonna drop, and of course if there is no, then it will create dimension CD table and fact shell table. Okay, so let me run this, and all right, so it's running. So if I go here, I can see the tables, like especially these two tables are created here, but obviously these tables are empty. I can just query here and do the top 10. Yeah, so these tables are empty, and next step would be actually I could this query, right? I can save this query as a create tables, so I can reuse when needed. So okay, I can go here, this query too, right? I can rename here, and okay, create tables. So now I can see my queries right here, and if I put this here, I can share queries with the others user. Okay, now the next this table is created. Now I'm gonna go run load the data using T-SQL, right? So okay, so what I'm doing here is we saw that we had a connection, and we have other tables like dimension and CT tables and parquet tables. These tables already exist here, so we are just looking into it, right? I can just select and run and see, just previewing the data, right? So I see the result 1. This is the giving data from the Dimensity Parquet file, and if I go to result 2, now I'm seeing the data from the fact cells, right? So next step, I am going to load the data. So this is loading the data using copy into command, and it's telling me Parquet file, so I can run, and this both data will be loaded. And let me run this. All right, it will take few less than a minute, I hope. Okay, so it is completed. So it took about 2 minutes 14 seconds, and the first table dimension city, it has like 116,000 rows, and this is almost like 50 million rows, and yeah, it's pretty fast for loading that much rows. Now, okay, the next step, I will create clone. I can clone this table. So even though these tables are big tables with so many rows, like I can create clone very easily, and the cloning tables actually one copy the Parquet file is just it's just a metadata, and that means it has some limitation, right? Because I think as of now these tables you can clone within the same data warehouse. So you create another data warehouse, you cannot clone table from another data warehouse to here. So that's other things, and there is other limitation like maybe 30 days, but it is very useful tool to have another copy, right? So let me create this. All right, so I think it's more like a metadata operation, so it was fairly fast. So let's do one thing, like let's do some I can do top 10, so I can do that, and actually let's do count this table. Let's see, count rows. Yeah, so yeah, you can see that the same rows is here. Okay, so I actually we could also copy clone, basically clone from one schema to another schema. So let's see, let's create actually schema first. I can create a schema first. Let me, okay. So yeah, I can create a schema like dbo1, and I can clone here. Okay, let me do that. So I mean, we do have now new schema dbo1, and these two tables has been cloned. All right, yeah, here is it, right? Other things, we could replace the clone using so within here, right, we can choose some timestamp and clone based off that time, right? That's another ability, and this is another important things you to understand, because it has a limitation. Like anything you need to clone, it has to be within 30 days. So yeah, like this is way, and today is July, so maybe I'll do July if that works. Okay, the specific point in time must be not be before the object was created. So this is another thing, another important thing. All right, so the object was not created on July 1st, so it has to be should not be the earlier than, so that's why it is failing. All right, so let's to make it work, right, let's choose timestamp after created. So I'm just getting current date, let's say current date. Okay, I'm choosing this date, and then I can paste it here. So so I can actually choose, like, maybe I'm sure this has been created at least a minute ago, so I'm doing just a minute. I'm just subtracting 1 minute here. Let's see that it let me create with that 09. Okay, so let me run this. Yeah, so basically I was yeah, I'm able to create a clone and using this timestamp. All right, so move on. So now I will create a store procedure. All right, so this is store procedures, populate, aggregate, cell, CT. So same like a table, I can, yeah, this if exists, it'll drop and it'll create new. So what it is doing, actually this store procedure inside has a script to create a table, aggregate table, insert the data, and yeah, drop the table, and that's it. So let's run this. Okay, there is an error. Let's see, what's the error? Maybe, okay, maybe only the one letter was highlighted. Okay, let me run again. All right, so now I have a store procedures, so make sure it is on the right schema, right? I'm just closing this and I'm looking into DBO schema and the store procedure. So this is the new store procedure I just created, right? I mean, I can go here and execute this store procedure. Okay, so let me execute this store procedure. Okay, so it has been with this store procedures, the new table, aggregate cells by date, has been created, right? Next I'm gonna test time travel. I can create so I'm gonna create views. All right, so views has been created, and I see here, I can look into here, data, top 10, importer. So okay, it says 80,049. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I will check on this, right? Before updating, I want to see how much is the data here. I think that would be the best way to find out instead of looking into the views. So I would just do this. I'll just quickly create a SQL select, and actually I'm interested on this one. Before updating, I want to see how much right, asterisk from okay, all right, so I want to see how much is the in the particular this sales. All right, so let me run this only. Yeah, so it has already been updated, looks like. Okay, so it is in this one, right? I am now changes this to 40 and 40. I'm gonna change that to 40, and I'll capture the timestamp here. Okay, so when I capture the timestamp, this is my timestamp, and okay, so this is the timestamp, right? Actually is if I run this now, this SQL, SQL, right? If I run this SQL, because I made a change in the fact table, so yeah, I'm seeing 40,000. I mean 40 something, right? So and before updating it was 20, right? So I want to query before I made an update, right? For that I can add this option here. So option, and this is the timestamp when I made it update. So I can copy here and just, I mean, this was just, this is the timestamp when I did update. So I want to basically few seconds early, maybe, all right, like 50 seconds, let's say. All right, so that is right before I updated. So I can see here it's in the starting from 4. Let's run this. Yeah, so I can see that, right? I just choose few seconds early, so this was the earlier number. So this is how the time travel works. You can see the data before you made a change, and there is some limitation, right? This may work if you choose within the 30 days. That's there. All right, now let's look into this Visual Query Builder. So it's right here, Visual Query Builder. Okay, so I can basically drag dataset, right? I can drag. Insert to canvas. Okay, actually we can reduce the rows. Also, let's do reduce to keep top rows. So I'm selecting 10,000. 10,000. Okay. Next, I can combine. So I can drag like this table, right? Insert it into canvas. Okay, so now I can go and combine merge query as new. So okay, dimension city, dimension city, and then I can do, let's say, inner join. Inner join, I can choose the table dimension city, and all right, city, and cd id. Yep. So this is all matching. So what else now? I can, all right, so I can click OK, and actually there was an option right before doing that. All right, so it has merged table, and if I scroll here all the way, I can see fact cell. So I can actually choose what are the columns I need need from there, right? So I can basically unselect and only choose the whatever I need, right? Just press on the tutorial, let's say tax amount, profit, and total including tax. So I am selecting this, and then I can click OK, and then I can do transform, and I can do transform here, and I can do like a group by, let's say group by, and yeah, group by by what? Okay, these three and three field, right? I can group by new column name. I can do new column name, let's say sum of tax amount. Okay, and operation sum, and column tax amount, and sum of profit. Yeah, I mean, this is for, actually you could write SQL very easily on this one, but you can actually do that way too. So tax amount of, okay, so on I had to choose profit. Where's profit? Okay, here is the profit, sum of profit, and sum of including tax. So I can do sum as well, total including tax, and click OK. If and this query we could rename and make it as a sales summary. Rename. So what happened here? Okay, all right, so this is the sales summary which has been created. Now next step is analyzing through the notebooks. So let's go here and click on new. So this is a notebook. Now I can go here and let's say DBO, and I can go to tables, and okay, I can scroll a little bit here, and I can go and select documents. So in the notebook environment also I can do this. I can populate the query and run the query T-SQL. Okay, now let's do the another thing. Let's create Lakehouse Shortcut and analyze data with the notebook. Okay, so for this, let's open data warehouse tutorial workspace landing page. Okay, workspace. All right, workspace landing page. So I'm here. So from here I can create a new item, a Lakehouse item. So let's see, new, all items, and I can choose Lakehouse. So it should be in somewhere in the store. So okay, Lakehouse. Okay, and it's still in the public preview right now, and so I'll leave it like that. I'll just okay, creating. So it is a shortcut exercise, and I can click here new, and I can click into fabric. So this is a fabric Lakehouse which I have here, and so I'll choose this. What else? I can choose the tables, and I'm interested in dimension. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna choose this dimension customer, and next. So I'll create. So I can create notebook from here, new notebook. So the shortcut tables, yeah, I can see that table, and basically I can run here. So I can now I have seen I can load this data in the Spark, yeah, and it has done 1000 limit, and I can change if you need it. So basically now we are using Spark and getting the data from the shortcut, right? Alright, so I can see the result datasets, 1000 rows from the shortcut, and next is creating a cross warehouse query in the warehouse. Right, so what I can do, I can go to the warehouse first. So I am here, but let's go to let's say OneLake. So I am clicking the warehouse, and here so actually I can click here, so I can select the shortcut and confirm. So now I can run the new query, let's say new query, and using so shortcut as well, right? So let's say I have a query here. So yeah, so I'm joining from the shortcut. So let's run it. If I have the same name, it should work, right? And it's running. So and this is about cross warehouse query, right? Okay, so let it run. All right, so finally it has been completed. Okay, this is all right. So how long it took? About 46 seconds. Okay. Now next tutorial is about creating a semantic model in the Power BI report, right? So I'm gonna open back to the workspace. I'm here, and let's open the warehouse. This is the warehouse, so I'm in the warehouse. So back to here, a lot of things has already opened. Now I have reporting. I have to find the reporting. Okay, this is opening to Visual Studio, Visual Studio Management. All right, so let's go to new semantic model and tables, and let's choose only, let's say, dimension, city, and the fact cell, and let's give a name, sales model. Sales model, and this is yep, and then we can confirm. So we can, after that, all right, so I'm creating the sales model, a semantic model, and I'm opening it. So now I can yeah, let's open it and open the data model right here. Okay, so what else? Data model, and let's see if I can do manage relationship. File model transform. So it's not allowing me to these are grayed out, so because I'm in the viewing mode. So let me go to the editing mode right here. So now I can see some of the things. Manage relationship is populated now. I can go to manage relationship, and I can click new relationship, and I can select here dimension. Preview is not available. Okay, all right, Excel, that's fine, but I know the city here and city here, right? So it's one to many relationship and one to many and cardinality and assume. Okay, I'll do. All right, so I have saved. Okay, so close. Okay, so my relationship has been established here. Now what next? I can go to file, actually home, so I need to create report, so I can go and create new report from here. So it's opening the reporting layer. So now I have option here. Okay, I have my fact tables and dimension tables. So let's make it bigger so I can look at it. So okay, so profit, I want a profit, and I want profit by sales territory, profit and sales territory. Okay, I want this into, let's say, all right, so basic, and yeah, so this is just to so I can create a report from that models. So I can go to map view. Let's try the map view. All right, map. Yeah, I can. What is this? Okay, Azure map. Cool. And let's see, location. Let's add state province. Okay, state province location. All right, so I can see the bubbles here. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I can create here, and yeah, so maybe I want to do this here. Let's say add this in. I want this as a more like a table. So this is just to explore, and I can do save. So, and I can give some report name as sales analysis, and I can save this report. So I'm in the so my report has been published here. So if I go here, I can see the reports. Yeah, this is my report. All right, workspace. And how to create a report. Pre-select. Okay, it's generating. All right, it says report is ready. Okay, so this is kind of automatically generate report out of the data. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Again, this is another quick analysis. All right, this is the report. It got created. All right, so the last step, what you can do is do the cleanup, right? So going cleanup is pretty straightforward. So you go to workspace, and you go here, and you go to the workspace settings, and if you go all the way, and if you click the remove, it will delete the workspace. Okay, thank you.